Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome on and welcome all back to the C Team right here on the Grouch Couch. This is number 7, meaning we only got, technically counting this one tonight, 4 left. Before we get into the dangle, what's up, B-Town? I know. Before we get into the dang old show, I'm going to introduce everybody. Of course, I'm Turkey. I'm here with 3 amazing players, role players, actors, and Grouch Couch Dango crew members. Connor, Fishy, and Proteus. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Hi, guys.
Hi. That's right.
Give a dice.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Hello.
Good to see you here. Good to have you. All right. We're going to start off tonight's story nice and fresh, fairly simple, and fairly beautiful. Our story tonight starts with Wild Shape.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, hold on. You got to do that again. I switched over to me because I thought you needed space. Hold on. Switch back real quick. Wait. That was cool.
Damn it.
He's switching back, everybody. Y'all can see what he just did.
Yeah.
Ready? Our story tonight starts with Wild Shape.
Yeah.
That's the first time we did that. I love it.
One
There you
take.
go. One single take.
That's right.
Our first scene starts, our first panel, with a silver metal table. The camera zooms over to the one next to it, to a man only in his drawers. The camera zooms up a little bit and we see Wild Shape strapped down to a steel table in some strange lab. Connected to a metallic machine, we can see his blood being sucked out of him, through the machine, and pushed into a large glass and steel cylinder where it's being mixed up with what we now know and what we now call goo. Wild Shape, you feel weak. It's hard to move. You try to push your mind and shapeshift, and as soon as you do, you hear a beeping noise. And you're immediately shocked, your whole body. You look down to the braces around your wrists and around your feet and see there's more to them than just strapping you to this table. The lady next to you, she speaks up, she says, "Oh, I wouldn't try that, sweetheart.
I reckon you best let me out of here."
Well, I'm also strapped to this table, sweetheart.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
I've been here a little while, and I've seen others of your kind try to use their mutant powers. It's a no-go.
Well, we can't just lay around here and do nothing.
I know. I don't know what to do. My husband, he's back at home. Hopefully not just walking through the park eating hot dogs right now.
Husband?
Yeah. He's the police chief, Colonel Sanders.
God, fucking hate that guy. What do you even see in him?
You hate him. He's saved the city so many times. Why would you hate my husband?
He shows up late to save the city every single time after I've done all the work.
Well, just because you're a mutant, you mutants always get all the credit. My husband works hard.
Well, just because he's slow and he breaks a sweat does not mean that discredits my ability to save the city.
I'm sure you do, sweetheart. I'm sure you do. Then, as she says that, entering the room is a humanoid. You see through the light of the doorway, turns his head as he walks in, and it looks like he has a beak of some kind. And as he steps underneath the luminescence from the lights above, you see he's wearing some kind of a plague doctor mask, but it's red. And as he steps in closer, you see his eyes are a bright, beaming, unnatural yellow. Almost like there's something more going on there. He speaks, his voice disguised under his mask, and he says,
"Hello, wild shape."
And as he does, your mind writhes with pain as memories from your past start to come back to you. In this moment, please, Wild Shape, please describe us a flashback you might have had. In this moment, describe us a flashback of you back on the Black Dagger base and how maybe you remember this person's eyes and their voice even.
That's right. Music. I didn't know should we go sad? Maybe
whatever
sad.
You want.
Sad. Yeah, we'll go sad. I'll make a little bit more sense. Sad.
They aren't really titled like that. Maybe.
Well, I mean,
this is good. This is good.
What are they titled as? Is this the music?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the music. Oh, okay. Yeah. So there we go. You see us in an outlandish jungle. Inside of a small shack. You hear bullets are rising. Oh, please help me. And then quiet. As you see a Jeep take off in the distance, it drives on past. And as it drives away, we pan back down upon the building. We go through the front door. Cages filled with what seems like maybe twins. Everybody looks the same, but massacred, mutilated. A lot of them you couldn't even tell were the same. Almost looks like meat bags. You keep pandering through an endless hallway of cages and corpses when you finally come across a steel door with a code on it. Somebody punches in that code. The door opens, and as he walks down, yellow beaming eyes, he looks upon a state-of-the-art facility with a lot of white stainless steel tables and stainless steel instruments, and in the middle is a giant, almost like Bacta tank filled with liquid. You see young Wild Shape nude and well endowed, if you know what I'm saying. In there floating, tubes all coming out, all leading to an oven. Ding! The oven goes off. And that's when you hear the deep voice say, "It's time for you to awaken." And that's the end of the flashback.
Sick. Nice. Yeah, no, that was wonderful. Now, then we cut back to you on the table. The man with the yellow eyes once again is standing above you, and he's got a huge needle in his hand, and he takes your blood out of the goo, out of the cylinder with the large syringe, and flicks it. And he says,
My work may continue.
and then he walks out of the room. And then your eyes slowly start to close from your tiredness. Bags of holding meats. Jesus. Yes. Now, we cut back to you guys doing your thing in the streets of Intox City. You three, along with Chief Colonel Sanders, are driving in Plowsy, astral velocity at the wheel. Driving, you guys skirting along through the cities as things are flying by. Cars, shit like that. As you're driving,
Deck of drunken things, activate.
the deck of drunken things activates. Before I can just describing what the hell's going on, Astral, first dice roll of the night, I guess. Go on ahead and roll us a fucking D100. I can't see it. What is that? You say what it is? You don't know?
No.
Oh. So, on the chat over here, that's a 12. You can see on the right side if you click on the top left, a little button to click back to the rolling chat. It's a 12. That's all right. Here we go. A 12 is... resist. You gain resistance to all damage for the next minute. So, what I will say, instead of you, it can be Plowsy that gets the resistance to all damage since you're driving Plowsy.
Okay.
Maybe General Electric is like, Astral, this truck has a new power. I can activate non-damage resistance for the next minute if you
Like
want.
a shield?
Yes, like a shield. Shall I
Sweet
do it?
baby. Let's give it a try.
And he turns it on around the whole outside of the truck. There's like this aura that appears and then disappears. Like, you know it's there, but it like powers on. You know what I mean? Like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. type shit. Pun intended. All right. There we go. There's our card. Thank you, Gala. So, you guys are driving along, and the police chief wiped sweat from his brow. That was a hard-fought battle. Seems that it's not over yet. You spoke of, well, your dying friend and father, spoke of the Biomancer?
Yeah, you said you had details, baby. Spill.
I do. I know of the Biomancer. And I think maybe we can do something with that. I've been researching him for a while, and I think I know where he is. And just as he says that, the clones, all on the sides of the streets, the people, just like before, stick their heads up in the air, and a voice just comes out of them. And it's like, you think you can run? You cannot escape me? And all the clones, as you're driving past them, each of them still have their mouths open, driving through the streets, and you can see all of them on the sidewalks, in the parks, their heads just up, as they're just talking. This loud voice is just coming out of them. And the police chief's like, look, can you tell your robot to turn down the music?
Can do. General, it's too dramatic.
He's like, yes,
Are
sir,
we
I'll
in the
change it to
car?
something
Why
less
is it-
dramatic.
Yeah, why is it in
You-
bluegrass?
It's true, huh? I just don't have it prepared. So don't worry about it.
Then we turned
He's
off
like,
the
look.
bluegrass because it was.
I like bluegrass a little bit better than the dramatic.
Aw.
We need to get somewhere safe. We need to lose this tail. Do you guys know anywhere we can go to maybe get rid so they don't know where we are? We could talk.
I guess the.
Or they don't know? I mean, our base is compromised.
And so is the mayor's hideout, apparently.
And so is your girlfriend's house.
So, in this moment, I will allow any one of you guys to improv on something. Maybe somewhere you have been before during your superhero work before the whole world went to shit. Maybe like a parking garage or like a fucking secret Denny's, you know what I mean? Or a guy named Steve wearing a trench coat on the side of the street. I'll let you improv something from your past that you can now bring up for you to go to somewhere different.
You know, I used to sleep.
This episode's brought to you by
Welcome to the Nerd
nothing.
Herd, you dang nerd.
Trash can. Secret motherfucking Denny's trash can. Sir, this is a Denny's. Thank you for the 20 months, dog. Cheers, bro. Cheers.
What the fuck up is Denny's?
What the fuck up is Denny's? Yes. I love that. Okay, hi Yuki. Decommissioned sewer cistern. That's pretty good. Astral, you started speaking there for a sec. Do you have an idea?
Well, I did, but now I'm hearing sewer system and we can go bother the rat man.
Why are you guys always trying to pick, like, really bad hideouts? Like, not fun hideouts. Like, why don't we go abandoned amusement park? Or, like, I don't know, a go-kart track? Or how about the aquarium? Or the zoo?
I used to
or
live.
how about we go to, like, the pizza place? That'd be cool.
We could go to my old place I used to live at the amusement park.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm on board for going into the sewers again.
Yeah, last time we were down there, we couldn't get the smell out of us for a long time.
I mean, I'm sure Mr. Biggs won't notice if we go to the amusement park. There's a couple of, like, old tents set up towards the back, and no one really goes back there. That's where I used to sleep. Also, we can rest up after the battle. There's a really good ice dunk tank you can get in.
Ooh. I bet you I could totally dunk on Krieger.
We'll see if there's time.
Probably, but I won't be joining you, kid. I don't do that shit.
He doesn't play basketball.
Never any fun.
Never
any fun.
Okay, are we in agreement?
Amusement park.
All right. Police Chief Colonel Sanders is like, all right, if you think that's safe, if you know the way, go on ahead and lead us. And as you're driving after that, Astral, the clones with their mouths up, the voice still coming out of it, echoing through the city. I'm following you. Not all, but some of the clones on the side of the road begin walking into the center of the road. At this moment, Lousy has a shield. You'll be okay. But do you run over these clones? Do you keep driving? Do you try to avoid them? Whatever you want to do, I'm down, but I need you to make me an overcome action to decide. Janesi Kwa, what's up? Yes, this is a tough choice that you have to make. You can discuss with your party if you want.
Oh God. Okay, so clones at my 12 and 6. What's the verdict, kids?
I mean, I'm okay with killing them.
I mean, they're not really people. Oh, are they? Wait, hold on. Are clones
kid,
people?
Well, some of them might be. They're
How does this make you feel, Astral? If you ran over them clones and they were people, how would that make you feel?
I mean, back home, it was kill or be killed, baby. You get in the way, you going down. But your universe tends to be a bit more like cherishing life, and you know, every sperm matters.
Well, you don't have a lot of time to decide, or you're going to hit them, or not hit them. I'm
well,
just
in that
saying,
case,
I'm looking at you as a role model for our future endeavors.
Oh, no!
If it helps out, I mean, I'll kill him for you. I can take all the guilt
Alright.
myself.
I actually have an idea, actually.
All right.
You guys might
Oh,
vomit.
We're really tall in this scene. Hold on.
Oh no! You guys might vomit, okay? So just be prepared for that. This might be a little jarring. I would like to use my intangibility and my self-discipline to vibrate the car with me with its shield to see if we can phase through the crowds with my speed.
My God. That's a very superhero thing to do. That's so out of the fucking box. But with the 2, you totally fucking fail. You totally fucking fail.
Oh my god, you just killed all those clones! You just ran them over! Alright,
Jesus.
I guess mass murder is okay.
Oh fuck!
Hold
No,
on,
we were trying to
but
go.
first we gotta reroll. Go ahead. SNB
Okay.
Viva! Hello? Hello? I don't know who is, but hello. We do not have OJ and Super Soakers. We do not.
Oh, okay.
7. Okay, and so you used intangibility, self-discipline, and you were in the yellow status. Yeah, we still are in yellow because you guys took damage, right? Okay. Intangibility. 7. All right. Well, here we're gonna look at this real quick. Ooh, a dice roll has been manipulated. Your boy Isaiah. Oh, what's up, dog? Hey, welcome on in, dude. You got a +1. That makes it an 8. We're gonna look at our chart here. And you got another one. You got another one, which makes it a 9. So by our chart here, this 8, all right, means that what is it? Hard to see. The action completely succeeds. All right. So with a 9, you completely succeed. Yeah, that's exciting. All right, Astral. This is a really cool move you're doing here. Honestly, kind of fucking wild.
But yeah, so the plan
Here.
is that what I'm doing is I'm literally vibrating my whole body
Yeah.
to the point where it's kind of like when I phase through a wall, like but I'm using my I'm gripping onto everything in the car, like using my surroundings to vibrate as hard as I can, which should phase us completely through this wall of clones.
Yeah.
But anybody who would have gotten caught in the crossfires kind of gets bounced off the sides by the shield that's still kind of around the vehicle.
Interesting. Okay, so what happens? You start to stress. You see the clones walking in. You hear Wild Boy say, "He looks up to you. He'll do whatever you say." The photographer starts stressing you out. He's talking about how he's just down to just kill him, which freaks you out even more. The chief in the back's like, "Oh God, all the innocents, all the innocents." You grab the sides of the car. You start thinking real hard. You think back to the time you saved the mayor with your vibrating abilities. And you start to shake. You start to vibrate. Everyone else sitting in your seats, for a second it feels nice, it feels warm, and then it's really fucking hot, and then all of a sudden you're starting to phase from fucking existence. And you come back in, and you go back out, and you come back in, you're like... And then you phase out of existence. General Electric, still with the shield on, bounces all these clones. They hit the sides of the buildings. They land over in the grass. The whole Plowsy completely disappears. You're now driving through the streets, phasing through things, through buildings. And you start driving towards the amusement park. And then you see it up ahead. The parking lot, the back. You whip around the backside and slowly put her into park. And then everyone takes a deep breath as you come back into real existence. And for a second, it almost kind of hurts, but then it's okay. And you're like, confused. And the police chief's like, "Holy God! You mutants are insane. I mean, I've worked with some mutants, but you guys are insane."
If anybody feels like they need to vomit, you put your head between your legs and like just breathe deeply. I know it hurts the first couple times you do it. It's fine. It's totally normal. It's okay.
Damn, all I got was a wedgie.
You all right, Krieger?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Now,
Okay.
this place here is the place you've been living. I picture it's a fenced off, kind of like parking lot in the back, with like netting on the fencing so you can't really see on the inside. So you guys are kind of hidden away. And you did say there's a couple of tents there, but this is where you were living before you kind of moved in with a photographer. So as you guys all step out the car together, and then Wild Boy, yeah. As you guys all step out the car together, what do they see here at this campsite that you've been living at for a little while?
So we're kind of parked in the employee section, like we're in the employee entrance, so where everybody would come in. But since everything's kind of gone to shit in the city, they kind of laid everybody off, so nobody comes anymore. And like there were a couple of droids, but I imagine with the place completely closed off, the droids are completely gone now. But when we come into the back entrance, right, we're gonna like hang a right, and it's gonna be like a really small corridor that we're gonna have to scoot down, and then around the back is where all the old tents that they kind of just leave and forget. They're like, we're not gonna use these, put them in storage. They're kind of just crumpled up on each other, but I have a little setup in there that because it's the land of the forgotten. It's those little cupboards that everybody forgets about that you're like, oh yeah, there's shit in there, but who fucking knows what's in there? There's like mannequins and stuff. So that's where I've had a little setup in there for the last couple of months.
Nice. And is there like dead rats and like a little campfire and like, you know?
I mean, I do have a barrel fire, that is for sure. But no, there's not so many rats as much as like the expired like fair food that doesn't get sold. I had like a freezer full of that like deep fry food.
Nice. Okay.
When it goes bad,
you said
they put it in the
fair
dumpster.
food. I thought you said ferret food, and I really didn't question it very much. Like just a freezer full of ferret food. You know, I'm pretty hungry. Why don't we go get some ferret food? That sounds great.
No. It's the expired like frozen fair food that they like would take out of the big freeze, and then I have a little freezer, and it's just the expired stuff. So like the oils may be a little rancid on it when we put it in, but it's fine. You want ferret food? I mean, I could probably find you ferret food. They eat the same stuff that rats do.
Okay. Tights and ferret food. Holy shit, it's Dirtbag Dawn. What's up, dude? Nice to see you, buddy. What more did Hero want? That's right. Okay, you guys all sit down together. You get some of Astral's old snacks. You can describe those in a minute if you want to. Surprise, motherfucker! You guys all sit down. The chief sits down with you guys, and he's like, all right, so this is where Hero lives. Look, when this shit's all over, I've been working with Heroes for a long time on the DL. If you ever meet my wife, don't tell her. But I can hook you guys up. I can help you out with some stuff. There's a secret league of heroes, and maybe I'll tell you more about that later. But for now, the task at hand: the Biomancer. Do you three know anything about him?
Not a clue.
I mean, maybe like he might have gone by a different name in my dimension, so it doesn't really ring a bell.
Different dimension, you say?
Yeah, I'm not from here.
You know, I used to work with a hero that could actually open portals to different dimensions.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know if they're still around. If you're interested in that, let me know. But anyways, this Biomancer, we've been tracking him for a long time. Been doing bad shit. And when all this shit started popping up with Black Dagger and the mayor kind of getting in with them, it threw me off because he was our prime suspect for a lot of crimes. We believe He was using his intellectual powers to create, well, mutants and clones, and then he was using them to do his own bidding without them knowing. And, well, needless to say, it really pissed a lot of the mutants off. Now, there was a war back in... What was it? Krieger? Taiwan? What did you call it?
Taiwan.
Taiwan. There was a war back in Taiwan that the Biomancer was involved in, and, well, we haven't seen him since. He went into hiding. Now, it's been a few years since that all went down, but we've been tracking him. And I thought he wasn't active anymore. We got some information that where he was, and we haven't really been there because we figured he was just working on his little projects. You can't just arrest someone for nothing, but needless to say, I know where he is.
All right, spill.
All right, so there's an
Why
island.
did we come here then?
Because we needed someplace where I can tell you all this shit without clones screaming at us and listening to us, right?
Oh, right.
So, also it helps with backstory to get to know Astro a little bit more. So, shut the fuck up. So, there's...
You don't like my place?
Yeah.
There's no
You're just
ferret.
mad because she doesn't have ferret food. Yeah, that's why you're mad.
No ferret.
Yeah, I want to have a giant beanbag and bouncy ball as chairs. You're a teenager.
Still no ferret food.
All right, well, besides the fact that there's no ferret food, look, there's an island next to the statue of crappery, shittery, that's what they call it. The giant toilet statue that was given to us after the War of Taiwan ended as a truce. We put it out there on the island because honestly, who wants a statue of a toilet in their city? So the statue of shittery, which by the way became canon during Goblins in a Trenchcoat campaign, shout out to that. There's an island out there next to the statue. It's an island with a lab on it. It's an artificial island that was built, well, maybe even by him himself. To be able to get there, we're gonna need a boat. But if you want to take on the Biomancer, that's where he lies. Hidden on his island.
It's always nice to hear that there's still water in between there and here.
Yeah, well, it's not very nice water. Kind of overgrown.
Well, I mean, there's no water in my dimension on that, because I like your guys' name better, but like that's become the obelisk of subjugation in my universe. So, and they drained all the water, so it's just a desolate wasteland.
The giant toilet statue. Was the lid left up? I don't know, dirtbag. Did you leave it up? Go check right now. Is it up? If it's up, then yes. If it's not, then no. Wasteland. There you go. So, oh, it's like Piss Rock. I get it. It's all coming together. Wow, that was a really long, far-fetched joke, wasn't it? All right. So, I also believe that my wife has been acting weird, and I wish I could have been around her when all them clones were doing that weird shit, because I believe her to be a clone as well. I believe my wife is on that island. So if you guys go, I'll come with you if you want me to, but we're gonna need a boat. You guys have any boating experience? Or can any of you guys turn into a fish? I know some mutants do that.
I could fly, but that kind of only helps like me.
True.
I can run on water.
I have some experience with marine insertions, but not a
What?
whole lot.
What are you doing? What are you inserting in marine life?
I'm not inserting anything into Marines. I was attached to Marines on waterborne insertions.
You were born in the water?
No. Oh, jeez. Listen, I do water kind of good. There you go.
You hear that, Astral? I think he likes fucking water. Anyways.
He does water kind of good. Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
There does happen to be a marina nearby that area. Now, last I checked, the mayor had her Black Dagger guards all fucking over it. But unless you know how to build a motherfucking boat, it looks like that's our only option. Because I for sure can't run on water.
I guess let's go to the marina. I mean, can we rent a boat, or do we steal a boat, or can we buy a boat?
Maybe.
We steal
Indeed.
now too?
I mean, if it's run by Black Dagger, as the sheriff says, it's not exactly stealing from normal people.
No, it just sounds like stealing with extra steps.
Well, if you steal from bad people, young man, then is it as bad? I mean, besides, they probably didn't buy them
stealing
boats. They
is
probably stole
bad.
them boats. It
Well,
is
just
bad.
because you stole something that was already stolen doesn't change the fact that you're stealing something.
Well, what if we return it before they even know?
Well, then that's more like borrowing, and borrowing
Yeah.
without permission is still
Look,
stealing.
We can leave a note, young man. We'll leave a little note, little sticky note, you know, I owe you, Chief Colonel Sanders, you know.
Oh, that's right. They still think you're on their side, right? You can get a boat, no problem. They'll
Whoa.
probably lend you something.
Shit, I hope so. Hopefully they didn't see me in the car with y'all. Because if we just walk up there and they seen me, then the jig is up.
What if? Well, I mean, even if they did see you, what if you use one of us as like a captive?
Hey, that's not a bad plan. We can do a whole pretend gig where I pretend that you're my prisoner.
I'm
you only
not
have to
very
do it with
good
one
at
of us.
pretending.
Well, it sounds like you just signed up for it there, wild boy. You
No,
gonna be my prisoner?
You're not gonna want that.
Why not?
I can't lie.
Oh, you don't steal and you don't lie? Jesus.
Well, I mean, I'm not supposed to. We're
Yeah.
supposed to be superheroes.
Listen, all you gotta do is say nothing. I will cover you and be your guys' Overwatch in case anything goes bad.
There's
That's
not
fine.
He only
one
needs-
time since I've joined the team that things have gone good.
True. I mean, same as well. Am I a part of this team?
I guess now.
You're under review.
I didn't
Alright.
vote you in.
All right. One day, you know, Chief Colonel Sanders, C-Team. I have a lot of titles.
Well, Colonel Sanders,
Chief
Mr.
Colonel
Sanders. Yeah, Mr. Sanders. What if they already have Wild Shape? What benefit would Wild Boy be?
I don't know. I don't know how they operate.
Yeah, but you were part of that whole propaganda thing where you're like, we're gonna get the mutants under control, and you had mutant things to keep mutants under control. Like, do you have I don't know, zappy cuffs or a cattle prod or something that will convince Black Dagger that we're subdued, or Wild Boy subdued?
Sure, yeah.
That
I've got
you
some
could easily
cuffs.
Are y'all trying to
deactivate.
seduce me now?
Well, I've got cuffs,
Subdue.
but I also, if you remember correctly, whenever they released all that shit about the new robot officers, I wasn't into it. I actually hated the whole idea of it, and I secretly work with mutants because fuck that shit. But I do have some handcuffs. I could put you in cuffs, wild boy. We can go to the island, you know.
Wow, but if you're really not feeling it, I can also be the prisoner.
No, it'll be fine, because it's all gonna fall apart anyways. It's best that I'm already up there in front. Right? Right? And plus,
Yeah.
what are those handcuffs really stopping? Nothing. Not,
True. Well,
not
I
really
won't
anything.
even put them on. We'll pretend, you know.
I just told you I'm not good at pretending.
All right. What if I
Do
was
we,
got
do
a
we
good point?
really want Wild Boy to be the one?
No, it doesn't have to be him. It could be someone. Photographer though has got the range, but if you're arranging you're gonna have to run down to the boat, jump in the water, or something. Anyways, it could be you, Astro.
Krieger, what do you think? You're the other adult in the situation.
Well, he's the one that's gonna have to get past. Wouldn't two of us have to be prisoners?
We can do one or two. It's up to you guys.
And then, you know what? I think that's the way to go. Me and Wild Boy will be prisoners. Astral, you hang back in case anything goes wrong, and then when the time comes, you can just zip past him and get on the boat.
I can also do recon from behind the boat. If you guys ride on, I can run on the water behind the boat.
Okay.
I could also just fly there. Like, I could avoid.
Have you heard the sound your wings make?
Yeah. I didn't say quietly. I just said I could fly.
Fair. All right, well, I say we get some rest, and then tonight we execute our plans. I do have 2 pairs of handcuffs, and we'll go there tonight. Maybe less of a chance of them detecting us. Maybe we could just walk right through. I don't know. But if you have anything else to prepare before we go, now's your time to do so. Maybe like extra loading of guns, creating boosts or hinders, or anything else like that. If you do not need to heal, now would be the time to do so. If you do need to heal, you have to spend your action doing that.
Yeah, I've done a lot of phasing. I'm gonna go dunk myself in the dunk tank.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice ice bath like you used to.
Yeah. My vibrating hurts my muscles. It's like instant lactic acid.
God damn it. I guess I'll heal.
There's a hard choice, Krieger.
It kind of is, because I could keep where I am right now and then just use that to my advantage later, like already being in yellow status, have a quicker chance to get to red fast, and then I could, do some damage there. But I also don't want to risk dying. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do a few bandages and quick protein shots.
Nice.
Get myself back up.
Now you're just shooting up over there?
No, I'm not shooting.
Wow.
Krieger's in the corner like...
He's over there slamming shots and shooting up.
Yeah.
It's just, beta. Like, it's fine.
That's okay. Could I go through like a puberty moment and use my green ability growth to boost yourself? Thanks.
Dirtbag Dawn is given a hero point. Who to, Dirtbag?
Heal a hero.
Oh, heal a hero. Nice. You can, I think... You guys can go ahead and say out loud maybe what you're at. During this healing montage, since you guys are doing a montage, you get to go up 1 total level of color. So if you're in yellow, you get to go up to the max of green, etc. But Dirtbag Dawn wants to throw you some healing your way. It could actually help. So if you're in the red and you're going up to yellow, this could actually help in this moment.
I'm in green. I'm in yellow, and this would put me at the top of green.
Yeah.
I was also in yellow going to the top of green, but I'm with the bath, I'm at green.
So in that case, am I able to use my action for something else rather than
Hold
healing?
on. Let's let Dirtbag Dawn roll his dice first, and then you can see what you want to do. Dirtbag, you get to do 1d12, my friend, I think. What is it? What is fucking healing? It's in the description of the command. Where is it? Son of a bitch. Air speech. +1. Boost hinder. Heal. There it is. 1d6. That's what you get. Exclamation point 1d6, Dirtbag. I'm gonna do it for you. There we go. 2. So you could take the 2 and do an action instead. Where did he go? Oh, Dirtbag got a 5. You could take the 5 and do an action instead. Krieger?
I'll take the 5 and do an action instead.
All right.
So wait, am I healing 5 points?
Yeah. Instead of going to the max of green.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So in this case, I'm going to load. Boost signature weaponry to create one bonus using your max die and another using your mid die.
Nice. Roll it. These new jams are jamming, dude. What'd you get? 8 for max and 3 for min. So, my friend, if we refer to the chart,
Give a dice.
you got a reroll from certifiable.
Oh, thanks, certifiable. I can't
It
see
is
it.
now, yeah, a 1 and a 6. That's way worse.
No. It's mid and max.
Okay. All right, so it's 5 and 6. That's all right. That's all right. So 5 is +2, and 6 is same. So 4 to 7 is +2. So you have 2 +2 bonuses. No change then. We tried. Yes, we did.
Got
All
it.
right. Make sure to write those down. And now, Wild Shape. You want to do a
Use my
moment?
green ability for growth. Boost yourself using quality. That boost is persistent and exclusive. So,
Big.
and we're gonna use our creativity. Now, do I still have to roll 3 even though it says only 1 for quality?
Yeah, because it says min and max, right?
No, none of that.
Stand.
It just says
Stand. Give us a speech. Give us a
whoa.
Why is it playing twice, bro? That's just freaking me out. I don't know why it's doing that. You know what? I guess we're dealing with it.
Yeah.
If it says just boost using 1 quality, you just roll that 1 dice.
Yeah.
Here we go. The virtues of being a true hero.
Use my creativity. What did I get? A 2?
Dude.
Ah.
So you get a +1, son.
Being a true hero isn't just saving the day, but it's how you save the day. Did you run over a street full of people on your way to go save the day? No, you did not. Did you shoot a bunch of people out the passenger window to try and save the day? No, we did not. What we did was listen to a child about rights and wrongs and found a different way to be able to still save the day without being a bad person. And that's what being a true hero is about. Yeah.
Being a true hero is listening to children.
I mean...
From the mouths
all
of
right.
babes.
All right, you guys are healed. You have your boosts. You have your bonuses. When we come back, you guys are going to be in the car headed to the marina. All right. But before we go, give us a pose. I actually used the one from last week for this week's promo, and it was sick. So if anyone in chat has any ideas for a pose, please make sure to throw them into chat. These guys will do their best to interpret it however they want to. And then we're going to screenshot them. We're going to make memes, and we're going to use these poses for future art and promotional material and other kinds of fun stuff. You want your own space there, Fishy?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to, like, get my cape to stay, like, here. So
Yeah.
it looks like I'm flying and kick. Hold on. Let's see if that works. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit. Hiya! Oh, yeah. I need a little bit more tension. Hiya!
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Pepe, get the picture.
I got it. All right, we'll be right back, everybody, in a couple of minutes. So, do not go anywhere. Right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to C-Team. Welcome back to the Grouch Couch. This is C-Team number 7. I am your lovely game moderator, Turkey, and I'm here with 3 amazing heroes and Grouch Couch crew members and actors and role players, Connor, Fishy, and Proteus. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hello, thank you all so much for joining us and tuning in. Last we left off, these three lovely, amazing heroes just escaped the clutches of the clones with the police chief, Colonel Sanders, went to Astral Velocity's secret hideout behind the amusement park. And they made plans to go to the marina, steal a boat, and go to the Biomancer's Island to finally save Wild Shape, which Wild Boy doesn't seem very excited about that, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Well, I mean, like, I've seen my dad die already once, and then was lied to about it, that he died a different time.
True, huh?
And then, like, do we really know that Wild Shape is there? All we know is that maybe, just possibly, that the Biomancer's there, and we're just taking that information off the Chief Colonel Sanders.
Right.
So,
Cooler here. So you got trust issues. You're like, nah, dude, there's no way.
who wouldn't?
I feel it. All right, so we return now as you three with Police Chief Colonel Sanders are riding in Plowsy once again through the city. You're driving slow as possible. Do not make any noise, Astral. Hiding from the clone army, from all of Black Dagger. You're driving quietly. Let's get a little driving scene here. Oh, why is that down there? What's up? I don't know why that's down there. That's weird. Yeah, you're driving quietly. As you guys drive, you guys prep yourselves for what's to come. Let me find this camera. I need to turn it off. What is this? There it is.
Alright, when we get about a mile out, we should swap drivers to Colonel Sanders driving, and I'll go lay down in the back bunker of the car. That way they don't see me.
Okay.
Yeah. Just put my guns away so I can be a effectively non-armed prisoner.
Do you want me to take your guns?
No, I prefer
I
to
think
keep
I've ever
them
been
on
part
me.
of this. Oh, we already switched seats.
Oh,
Damn.
you want to go back?
It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Dirtbag Don said you need a booster seat.
I know. I know.
All right, police chief's like, all right, sounds like a good plan. We'll just switch around and I'll just drive. And when we get out of the car, I think you guys should already have the handcuffs on. So he throws you, both you handcuffs, and he's like, handcuff yourselves. Do it loosely so you can get out if anything goes wrong. And I want you guys to remember, I don't know if they seen me with you or not. So this might take some convincing. Yeah.
All right, then.
All right, you guys handcuff yourselves. You see the marina coming up. Astral, you slow down the truck even more. Police chief hops in the front. You guys pull up nearby, stop, puts it in park. Can you just zoom off, Astral? I would like, there is, when you do zoom off, you guys land on the marina here. Let me change our background so we get a little bit more of an idea of what the fuck. It's dark, dingy. You zoom off of the marina. There are ships everywhere. There are large buildings, walkways. There are buildings you could run up on, Astral. Is there like a specific place you want to go to get a view?
I mean, I would love to get like on a one of the more inland like harbor buildings.
Okay.
And kind of get a vantage point from there where like I could probably hear them if they're like having a louder conversation. Like if they're not whispering, I could probably hear them. But I'm essentially once they get captured, I'm going to let them get a little bit of a head start and then follow after the boat.
Okay.
But I'm hiding. I'm stealthy. They can't see me. They don't know I'm here.
Police chief grabs both you guys by like the scruff of your shoulders, begins walking up the walkway to the marina. Up ahead, you can see there are 2 Black Dagger guards standing there with flashlights and guns. There are a couple other ones off in the distance and a couple more on like a large ship off to the side, kind of like putting some boxes on the ship. And he walks up to the 2 of them. And here's a question I want to know. Question time. I don't even know this. This is a great question that you asked earlier. Did Black Dagger see Police Chief Colonel Sanders with you guys? Did they see him with you? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll me a percentile die, and what we're gonna say is under 50, yes, they did see. We're gonna call it a 50-50 chance. And over 50, they did not see. All right? Sound like a good plan?
Sure.
No, I like evens or odds. Wait, how's your dice? I don't know how the dice works. Just roll it. I don't understand numbers. I also may have put my handcuffs a little bit too tight. And
You think so?
They can't. Yeah, they're not coming. But
Anyways, I'm rolling real dice too for the first time on the show this whole season. So you can fuck it.
Ooh.
All right, that's a 35. So that means this is gonna take a lot more convincing because they did see him with you guys. So as he walks up,
Give a dice.
oh, I got a reroll from certifiable here. All right,
All right,
Here we go.
certifiable.
all right, certifiable. A dice roll must be re-rolled. That, my friend, is a 49, which is
Damn it.
so close.
Oh.
So close. Fuck.
wow.
Mm-hmm. He walks up, and he's just, oh.
It worked. It works.
Son of a bitch, dude. All right, that makes that 49 a 51 because we got 2 plus 2s plus 1s from certifiable. Neener. All right, he's manipulating the show. Good shit, buddy. All right, he walks up,
Court of Chaos.
and the 2 Black Dagger guys are kind of like talking. Photographer, you hear them for a second as you're walking up. They're talking in a language you've never heard before. And for you, have being in the war, you've been all over in different places, all across Intoxica and Intox City. This is weird because you're like, I've heard languages, I know languages, I've been to wars in different countries, and this language that they're speaking is completely foreign to you. And as soon as you guys get close enough, they stop talking and they look over at Police Chief Colonel Sanders. And one of them says, "State your business." And Police Chief's like, "Well, I think the Biomancer, I captured these 2 and he wants them. He needs them immediately. And I wish this game had like a persuasion overcome, but what I'm gonna do when he says that to see if they believe him, he's a D12 lieutenant. All right, that's who Police Chief Colonel Sanders is. So I'm gonna roll his D12 and to see if he gets a success on persuading them. And in this moment, I will allow either of you guys to perform boost actions by doing something to give him a boost in this convincement. Do you have any ideas?
I wanna like open my wings and fly up and be like, you guys don't even understand. Colonel Sanders was such a good bad guy. He was like able to capture us and everything. And I'm gonna use my flight and creativity to help boost.
You're gonna use your mutant powers right in front of him. Okay, let's do it. Photographer, you got anything for us?
Well,
Ooh, that's a 2. That's a +1, which helps.
while Wild Kid is flying up and distracting everybody, I'm gonna act like I'm escaping, and I'm gonna push away Colonel Sanders, but I'm gonna purposely trip and fall face first on the ground.
All right. So you're doing like a little fail. He's just gonna grab you. He's gonna pick you back up. Sick. So you can use vitality to kind of embrace yourself as you fall. And you can also use, I guess, kind of stealth because you're doing a little bit of like, you know what I mean? This is some sneaky shit. It's like deception. So you can use those 2 stats if you want to make this boost action.
How's the water, Astral?
5.
It's
She's
alright.
down in there, huh? So that's a +2. So with wild shapes +3 or +1 and photographers
Wild shape.
+2. I mean wild boy.
Listen.
That's a total of a +3. Now he's gonna roll a d12. Now, so everyone in chat knows he has to get an 8 or above, which means he has to at least get a 5. All right? Which isn't too bad. And I'm just gonna roll real dice again because why the hell not? Here we go. Here's the d12.
Spice.
Let's get it. Because we're getting spicy. That's a 10, which makes it a 13, which means this is a 12 plus, which is the action succeeds beyond expectations, is what that is. Yeah, that's exciting. This is a different kind of scene. We haven't done a scene like this yet in this campaign, and I'm kind of into it, you know? Kind of like it. So, he's like, Biomancer needs these two. He said he needs them right away. I captured him. And Wild Boy's like trying to get away with his wings, and he's like, he totally captured me. He's so awesome. And the photographer's like, yeah, fuck you. Huh! Falls in the ground. He picks you back up. And they look at each other and say something in some weird language for a second, and then look back and they're like, wow, yeah, no, he totally needs those two, like, right away. And you know what, Police Chief Colonel Sanders, I think the mayor actually told us that we were looking for these guys, and you know, we could reap the rewards from this, you know. That'd be sick. Look here, you could even just take our boat. And then he grabs his little mic and says some shit in a weird language. Hold on, he was like, and then someone calls back on his mic and they're like, he's like, all right, look, you guys are free to
Those
go.
goblins? Sounds like goblins.
Yeah, it does. If we were in the fantasy world, these would be goblins. You guys are free to go. You could just totally just take the boat, like, yeah, the stick shift kind of sticks a little bit, but get them there right away and let them know me, Zerzak, and Nathaniel helped, if you could. We helped. Zerzak and Nathaniel. All right?
I feel like Nathaniel's the made-up name. Anybody else? Just me? I'm sorry. I'm a prisoner. Don't mind me. I just...
Police chief's like, shut up. All right, Zerzak and Nathaniel. Thanks, guys. And he grabs you both and begins walking you towards the boat. And once you get there, you can see up top, there's like 4 or 5 Black Dagger agents all like lifting boxes. And they just set the boxes down on the ship and they say, hey, Sanders, we got the call. You're good to go. Take the boat. But it sticks a little bit, so be careful. And they step down off the boat and pulls the thing up. He's like, all right, guys. And then you guys walk towards the front. You get inside of the driver's seat, the driver's area. I don't know what we call it on a ship. I don't know enough ship terms. The nautical captain
The
fucking
helm?
area. The helm.
It's called the
That's what it is.
helm.
Thank you. You get into the fucking helm. And he shuts the door behind you. And
bridge.
Yeah, the cock. You guys get in the cockpit of the boat. It's the
That's
boat
not.
cockpit.
That's no.
that's
Use
certifiable.
boaty
I'm with you,
talk.
dog. It's the fucking cockpit. You get in there, and he takes the handcuffs off, and he's like, all right, look, I have no idea how to fucking drive a boat, so hopefully you're in this. Do you have a way to communicate with Astral to let her know everything went well, or what's going on?
Oh yeah. Astral, make your run.
Coming on over, Scootaloo.
Deck of
All right.
Rotten Things. Activate.
Ooh. Before
Thanks,
I want you as well, Astral, to make an overcome action to see if you can get across the water without them seeing you, and to see if you can do it well, because we haven't done any water running shit in this campaign yet. So this will kind of be the example to see how well you know how to do this. All right,
Okay.
We're gonna do an overcome action. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
police
do you want me
chief,
to do
can
the
you
overcome,
uncuff me?
or it's
Yeah,
it's
do.
Wild Boy doing the draw card? Never mind.
Yeah. Which we will do after yours.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my speed and my self-discipline, and I'm in the green status now. And can I use my Principle of Speed along with that?
Yeah, will you explain it to me? Explain it for all of us?
Principle of Speed. When you successfully overcome, you may end up anywhere in the current environment, and you and each of your allies gain a hero point.
Hell yeah, you can. You can end up anywhere on the boat you want to. That's right, but you have to overcome over the water, so you're already speeding. Sick.
Oh, fuck.
That's a 3. That's a 3, which is a
That
fail
is a-
unless chat wants to help you. That's a fail.
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
That's not good.
Not good.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
We have a nice little drink here. What do you guys think of this top-down angle over here? Is it pretty cool or what?
Give a
That's
dice.
interesting.
Pretty neat, I think.
Certifiably,
The
you're a
boat.
homie.
Yeah. Tugboat tried. Tugboat tried. Thanks, Tugboat. All right. Oh, I can't see it.
Wow. Wow.
Ooh, that's a 10. Hey, that's pretty damn good.
Ooh,
What?
ooh, did you guys see that? I jumped! Sorry!
Astral's excited, y'all.
2 weeks.
had a broken
I
leg.
said 2
They had a
weeks.
broken leg when we started this campaign, and they just jumped for the first time. Look at that. Wow, everybody. Wow.
That's cause for celebration.
That's cause for fucking celebration. That's right. All right, so we've got a 10, which is the action completely succeeds. Right there. Oh yeah. Exciting, exciting. All right, so you zoom in the water. The Black Dagger mercenaries don't see you as you a mist kind of just builds up as you run across the water. And you just land on the boat anywhere you want to be.
I'm actually just gonna phase into the boat, but I'm gonna make my way up to the top deck. So it's not gonna be at the helm, but I'm gonna make it onto the top deck
cockpit,
and like kind
you
of sneak around. Yeah.
Okay. On the cockpit, you mean? Not the helm.
On
The
board.
nautical cockpit.
On board. I'm gonna stay kind of hidden away until we get there because they're only expecting the 3 of you.
Damn, they don't even respond.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to remember never given a radio. They gave me like a Spider-Man walkie-talkie when I first joined, but it didn't have batteries.
I love that.
Who the fuck is Spider-Man?
Oh,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know.
It's Spooter, dude.
Spooter, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Spooter, dude, in this world. All
That
right.
sounds like a sex
He
act.
responds. All right. Mayor's like, or it's not the mayor, the chief, the fucking police chief. He's like, all right, so she's on board. I can guide us. All right, I can guide us around. I've seen the maps. All right, I've seen around this island. I've been to the Statue of Shittery. I've seen it. I think I know where a back door is, which will help us. We can just get around to the back. You know, no bullshit. We can just get right in there. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. All right, I do have a background for this as well. Look at that. Yeah. As you guys get deeper and deeper out of Intox City and onto the water, you start to see buildings built out of trees and overgrown things. The water is murky, disgusting, blackish green sludge. Eventually, police chief points out to you, photographers, you're driving this boat. He's like, over there. Right behind this building. We come around these trees. We should be able to get in there, but it's a tight fit. Real tight fit. So, do you think you can pilot us in there?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
All right. I know there isn't like... This is also the first time we've ever driven a boat in this campaign, so I'm going to need you to make me an overcome action to see if you can get the boat into the back area without wrecking it. Because if you wreck it, you're going to have to find a different way home.
Okay, I think
A
I'll use-
certifiable came at us with fucking boat facts. You know what? I'm going with nautical cockpit, all right?
Well, I think depending on how you describe the boat, cockpit would actually be correct, which upsets me in a way that I can't explain.
So,
All right.
you think I
It's
could
a
use
cockpit
like
because there's 3 dicks in it.
and awareness?
Yeah, we could do battle hardened. Did you think you did some ship driving back in the war?
Yeah, I mean, there was a few times where my whole team was taken out, and for the extraction, I was the only one who could really drive the boat, so I kind of had to learn on the fly.
All right. Yeah, I'm cool with
I
that.
thought you learned on a boat, not a fly.
7. 7 is. The action succeeds, but with a minor twist.
I'll take the minor twist, unless the chat wants to do anything about it.
We shall see. I will look at my minor twist chart real quickly. The music just stopped. That was weird. Ooh. All right, I think you're gonna take the minor twist. Chat isn't helping you. So what happens? Is the question, right? You pull the ship around. There are trees all around. You get underneath this like awning from this laboratory building, and you're in the dark. You start rolling through this like underground cave. There are like fireflies whisking up. Because this whole area here is kind of, nature has taken it back. And you can feel the boat kind of like start to hit some vines, like chicka, 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 chicka. And you're like, I've been through this. So you try to wiggle the boat out. And as you do, it scrapes all along the side as you go a little too far, dealing damage to the boat. It doesn't start taking on water, but what it does do is it makes a loud noise happen in this whole cave entrance area. Loud screeching. And you look up quickly. Did anyone hear us? And right away you see flashlights heading towards you through the cave. 2 of them, away from what looks to be a back door. The police chief was correct. But they see you. They're headed right at you. There's 2 of them. They see the boat. You could hear them talking amongst themselves in this strange, otherworldly language. What do you do?
What world?
Shit.
Story.
Well, we could go back in the cuffs, but you know, we were probably supposed to go at like the actual dock to be received. Fuck. How quietly do you guys think we could do this?
Already on it.
already
I want to use my wall climbing or wall crawling abilities and creativity, and I'm in the green status. I'm gonna climb up the wall and then kind of like fall down on top of one of them and hope to knock him out.
Sick. So instead of dealing damage in this sense, because he's gonna take damage because he's a minion, what I am gonna do, you're gonna incapacitate him. I'm gonna let you do this in an overcome action just to knock someone out. But while that's happening, you have it planned. You let Krieger know what you're gonna do. Someone else want to deal with the other one.
If I do this, it's gonna be too loud. Astral?
Yeah, I can do it. Also, wasn't there a deck of many things for Wild Boy like a couple minutes ago?
Oh yeah, shit. Thank you for that. Before you make your roll, Wild Boy,
I got a 5.
5. Low rolls today. Alignment check. A random child shows up requesting money/gold. What do you do? So, before you jump down on this Black Dagger lieutenant, Wild Boy, you see that this Black Dagger is not a lieutenant. It's a young recruit about your age. You can tell because they're smaller and their voice is more high-pitched. And as you're holding onto the wall, you have a second thought.
Damn it.
Yeah, because I'm not just going to have a kid show up randomly and ask you for gold because I know what you're going to do. This is the real alignment check. You've been talking about morals all episode, boy. It's time to put them to the test.
Fine. Can I use my principle of youth and try to show this young child compassion and understanding through the same indifferences we have as youthful children?
Yes. But first, you could jump down and try to talk to him after we allow Astral to attack the other one, because I want to allow them to do something. Still jump on them, but go for the knockout. They were already going for the knockout, dirtbag. All right, Astral, what you got?
So I think I'll also go for a knockout. So I'll zoom off the thing, but I'm gonna do my momentum in close combat.
It's all good, dirtbag.
And I would like to hip check them into the wall.
All right, so an 8. An 8 is good because an 8 means the action completely succeeds. Great rolls tonight, everybody, and we'll treat yours as an overcome action as well, Astral. All right, so it's just a normal 8. So you hip check him into the wall, and he hits the wall, knocks out, and lands on the ground. At this point, Wild Boy, you're still above.
Can I steal his uniform?
Yes, but first, what do, Wild Boy?
I'm gonna jump down and be like, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, listen. We're both kids here, man. We don't need to do this, man. You could walk away. It's super simple. You have so much to live for. Like, we don't need to be butting heads. You could change your life around at any moment. You know Black Dagger's not good for anybody. Why are you working for them? And use my principle of youth. Overcome a situation where your age or size is
first,
an asset.
I have a question. Does this young Black Dagger know our language? That's my question. I'm going to call it fairly likely, so we'll do under 70 is yes, and above 70 is no. Fair?
Do I know this language, or is this like some crazy made up language? Okay.
All right. So that, my friends, is a 1. So yes, he knows the language. He absolutely knows the language. All right, Wild Shape, you can do your overcome now.
Great. Overcome a situation where your age and size is an asset and use your max die. You and each of your heroes grant a hero point. I haven't even rolled yet, Isaiah.
I think Isaiah he's making me roll a dice.
Oh.
Right? And it's Isaiah's first ever given dice. Can we celebrate?
His first. God damn it.
Congrats, buddy. Congrats.
Cheers to you.
Yeah, man. All right, it wasn't a 1, which, by the way, rolling a 1 on a D100 is crazy. So here we go. Oh, that's a 67. So he still knows it, but maybe not as well. I said 70 or higher is a no. So not as well, but he does know it. All right, Wild Shape.
Okay. I got 4.
You're trying to use your principle of youth to overcome.
Yep.
On a 4, the action succeeds with a minor twist. This minor twist is really easy.
I'll take it.
At first, he doesn't believe you. And he, fires off a shot whenever you jump down on him. And then he fires off a shot right into your stomach. Yeah. And you're going to take damage equal to your mid die. You're going to take that 4 damage. And then, as you start speaking, holding your side, bleeding out, he's like, I work with Black Dagger for my family. I come here and I work only for money. You have money.
Sure, my dad has plenty of it. We just gotta get in there and save him out. That really hurt.
Sorry for shooting you in the side.
Sorry for jump scaring you.
Initial reaction. Also, you beat up Nathaniel number 2 on the ground. I hated that guy. He was asshole.
Do you also feel like some of these guys have fake names?
No, where I come from, Nathaniel is a very common name. That's why we have Nathaniel 2, Nathaniel 3, Nathaniel 4.
There's a third one? The fourth one?
Yes, that's only here. We have to give them numbers. Sometimes we just call them 2, 3, and 4.
Where are you from?
I am from a different place. Not from here.
What? Can we, go in there and save my dad, maybe?
Yes.
He's in there, right?
The code to the door I will give to you. I am also young, so you must beat me in game of higher or lower, and I will give you the code. But for roleplay, we are playing rock, paper, scissors. But for in-game, because of timing, we will do high roll, low roll. And I will give you the code, because I am also a child.
What are we rolling?
Rock, paper, scissors is universal to all places, planets, and other worlds. Yes, we all play
I
it.
get that. Okay.
What are we
But
rolling?
with dice.
Let's just roll. Let's roll some d20s, baby. That's what we're gonna do. High roll wins. Order 67.
Oh, I got an 8.
Slightly annoy all Jedi.
Hate
You
this.
did get an 8. What is your boy gonna get? A 3.
A 3.
Okay, you have beaten me in De Rochambeau. So today I give you the code. It is 1234.
Oh, that's not,
Yes.
man. I was
Well,
hoping
it's-
it was going to be 58008.
We did the code in honor of all the Nathaniels here on the base. Nathaniel 1, Nathaniel 2. Well, Nathaniel 1 was actually on the docks. I hope he's okay. And Nathaniel 4. The child does need it. Or it's like he's from a different universe and his voice is still deep. Okay, I will wait here. I don't know why I'm also holding my side. I think out of sympathy because I shot you in your side.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can go inside. I won't tell no one. But you promise me money. When you come back around, you give me money. What was your name?
Willie.
Willie. Okay, Willie. My name is Nathaniel 3. I'm just kidding. My name is Xanathar. One day I plan to bring the guide of everything
Wait,
to
no,
everyone.
I thought Zalithar was the other guy that was out on the docks.
No, that's
That was still
Xanathar. I am
supposed-
Xanathar. with an
Oh,
A.
oh my god.
Yes.
How do you... No.
I am Xanathar. Yeah. So, do you have pay friends or Vinbro or like, you know, some? I'll hit you up later, Willie.
Oh, I
you.
I have coin app.
You have coin app. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Give me money later. All right. All right, that was a really long thing that I did not plan for at all. Gotta love chaos and all that. When you described the child before, you specifically said it had a high. I did say that for its world. It's or maybe Wild Boy just thought his voice was higher pitched. Look, man. I am Xanathar. I don't want to do that. Maybe next time. All right?
Don't you tell us how to pretend right.
Yeah, you can't tell me how to fucking believe wrong, make believe. All right. You approach the door, all the three of you. You can see Xanathar still standing by the ship. He pulls out what you imagine to be a cigarette and starts smoking, just for canon reasons of his deep voice. Now, the pad is in front of you. Astro, you have grabbed, that whole time, you have grabbed the outfit off of the other guard. And I also must say, when you do this, you start pulling the outfit off of him. It's not human. The outfit, you pull it off of him. You pull off his mask and you can see he's got crazy yellowish eyes and sharp pointy teeth and almost like a dog kind of shaped thing going on, and his eyeballs are fucking huge. Actually, scratch everything I just said. I have a picture.
Oh, pictures.
Does it look nothing like what you just described? Is that why?
Yes, it looks nothing like what I just described because I was just going off the skin of my teeth. But I actually do have what it actually looks like.
You have skin on your teeth? Oh my god.
Look who's talking, skin wings.
Skin wings are one thing, alright? Skin teeth? Disgusting.
It looks like this.
Oh, daddy.
Those boobies.
Daddy, sorry.
Yeah.
Daddy, sorry.
Nothing like the voice and nothing like the game. Shut up, dirtbag! So that's what it looks like. And you kind of freaked out by this for a second, but then you kind of remember where you're coming from. And this world that you're in now, Astro, is a lot different than the one you came from. So for a second you think maybe these things are just kind of normal, this area. So you don't really speak of it to the group. Unless you want to.
Is everybody in this universe this hot?
I don't know.
Is this an option? Because I need to get on those dating apps.
Yeah, sure, I guess. Xenomorphs are us. Something like that.
No, I thought you would get on. This is how xenomorphsmeets.com. Xenomorph Mingle? No?
It is xenomorph.org. Is what it is.
Oh, Xenogrinder.
It is yeah.
Xenomatch.com?
Xenomatch.com. That's what it is.
Tinder, you can swipe left or right.
Yes, that's it. And don't you call me that again, you son of a bitch.
Sorry, pronunciation's not that great.
Yeah. All right, so you put in the code to the door. I guess, Wild Boy, right? Is Astral, you put on this outfit. It fits you fairly well. It almost feels like as you put it on, it kind of seals around you like some kind of future technology that the outfits just automatically fit whatever they're put on. And you put in the code. 1, 2, 3, 4 Nathaniel. And the door opens to an elevator.
Whoa,
Colonel
we just all
Sanders,
gonna
you coming?
stand outside? I'm gonna go stand inside the elevator.
Now I'll go in there too.
Nice.
Is everybody
As soon as you
inside the
walk
elevator
in,
now?
Photographer.
Oh,
Is
push
Colonel
all the
Sanders
buttons.
coming with?
No, I'm staying here, but you go. I am on my smoke break. It's fine. As soon as you walk in, photographer, from your past, you know areas like this always have cameras. And as soon as you walk in, you see a camera right in the corner. You pull out your gun. Do you shoot it just right away?
Oh yeah.
You shoot it. Wild Boy, you push all the buttons. There's like 5 of them. And you guys begin heading up the elevator.
Are we going up or down?
So did Colonel Sanders not come with us off the boat?
Oh, hey guys, I'm also here. Hello. Sorry, that alien thing freaked me
I
out.
asked earlier. You answered as Nathaniel.
Yeah, sorry. That's. Did you guys meet Xanathar? Cool guy. I'm here as well. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me.
All right. Remember, no Russian. I mean, no hero. I mean, what? We're just gonna kill the bad guys, okay?
Kill?
Yeah.
Or disable, or whatever you want to call it.
We're here to find Wild Shape and free him and see if we can get
Yeah.
any more
We're
information
here
on
to
what's happened to
find my
the people that have been
dad.
captured.
Right, but if I see any more black dagger people, I'm probably gonna shoot them.
Well,
Or
we'll
you
just
could
say-
reasonably talk to them and then they'll just have a smoke break, tell you their entire life story, and then just let you through anyways.
No thanks.
Fuck.
I mean, are you sure? Just happened. It just happened. Like less than 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
talked
well,
to
you're
him,
with me.
He's totally like
Get
said
the top,
evil is bad. He's like renounced his own species at this point, all for a little bit of money. We could just buy. Can we just buy Black Dagger? Hold on. Where's my wallet? Where's my
Hey.
wallet?
Boys,
We're just gonna buy
you're
Black
both
Dagger.
pretty.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
You're both pretty. Let's stick to the task at hand. The door's about to open.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember,
Of course
no
it-
Russian.
It opens to a hallway, and you look out. Nothing there. You step back inside, and the elevator goes back up again. Eventually, after a couple times of that, you hit the top floor. Colonel Sanders is like, "All right, this is it. Everyone, prepare yourselves." I want some epic music for this. I don't know what it is. We're gonna go with whatever it is. Here we go. Maybe not. Maybe not this. That's okay. All right. Okay. I'm into it. As the door opens, you step outside of the elevator. And right away, you see a huge, ginormous lab. Tubes running everywhere, connected back and forth between two, count them, 1, 2, large cylinders. Full of goopy bloodiness, purplish in color. And in the center of them, a large computer server in a tiny little cage. Thousands of little blinking lights all over it. Desks, tables, full of beakers and microscopes. As you step further in, you see there's a slight fog all over the ground. It is fairly dark in here, and you're looking at all these things, examining them. Wild boy, you're like, Dad? Dad? You try to look around, and your eyes are immediately shocked when all the lights, fluorescents, turn on. Standing above you on a walkway, there's a person in a red plague doctor mask, their eyes beaming yellow. It speaks up, and in a disguised voice it says,
Well, well. I see you've come for Wild Shape. I see you've fallen right into my trap. We can use all of your mutant powers and intelligence to push our scientific methods even further.
Aha, we have no intelligence!
Once he stops speaking, mosquito bots fly up. 4 of them, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Vzz, vzz. Then the cylinders spin. And out of each of their spouts falls goo onto the ground and forms up 2 extra large sized Black Dagger soldiers in full uniform. Smoke on the ground seems to get thicker as the cylinders empty. The person in the mask flips a switch right where they stand, and the smoke flutters about. And when we get back after I break everybody, we're going to into initiative, and photographer's going first. That's right. Unless before we go, is there anything you want to say? Nope. Just we have no intelligence. Hell yeah. All right, we're doing another thing called thumbnail pose. This is a thing we do around here. You guys in chat can throw out random poses, and these guys will interpret them however they fucking want to. And if you don't have any ideas for thumbnail poses, we're just gonna let them do whatever the fuck they want. And then you can screenshot them. We'll make memes out of them, use them for art, promotional material, and memes and videos and other kinds of fun ass things. Let's do a video one, you guys. Will you guys all pretend like you're running forward away from something?
I'm running from one of my guns. Oh, both my guns. Okay.
You guys are so slow.
All right, I'm into it. Good job, everybody. All right, we will be right back after our break, so don't go anywhere. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're going to come back for Act 3, the final act of tonight's episode. Hello, everyone, and welcome right back here to The Grouch Couch. This is C-Team, Episode 7. Tonight, we're playing Episode 7. We're going into our 3rd act right now. Yeah, thank you guys for joining me, joining us. I am your game moderator for the night, Turk. That's right, and I'm joined here with 3 lovely heroes and characters, Grouch Couch crew members. You know them, you love them. Connor, Fishy, and Proteus. Hi, guys. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. As we left, our 3 heroes just entered the Biomancer's lab, seeing what was going on. As the Biomancer taunts them, they step further into his lab. And we're going into initiative. That's right. Now, initiative in C-Team Sentinel Comics, if you didn't know, you just pick the person who's going to go next. So at the top of your turn, make sure to let the next person know, like, hey, I'm going to pick you to go next, so be fucking ready. But that's the way the system works, and everybody has to go once before the round is over. That's fucking right. So you can't pick one person twice. Now, before you start the battle, before you, photographer, are going to go first, Police Chief Colonel Sanders runs into the center, and he's like, "You son of a bitch! What have you done to my wife?" And he cocks his guns. And of course, the Biomancer's like,
I see you figured it out. She is of great use to us, as well as Wild Shape, and all the rest.
now we go into initiative. Grieger, what do, son? There are 4 mosquito bots, 2 cloned black daggers, and the biomancer up on a walkway by himself.
So, the way that this is going to go, it's going to be a little bit more dramatic than a regular load, but I am going to do my loading action. And the reason I'm not actually going to load my pistols, but something in my mind is telling me that the guy up on the catwalk, he's responsible for everything that Black Dagger has been doing. And so there's going to be a quiet rage that's just rising in me that manifests itself as black smoke coming, just emanating out from under my mask and emanating from my pistols itself. And that will constitute as my load action.
Nice. Okay, so it's like a demonic kind of load thing. And you do still have the 2 load bonuses from earlier.
Yes.
Right? So, do you want to make that overcome action for the load?
Yes.
I hate that we're saying load so much. I hate it. Can we not do that?
Well, no.
What, Turkey, you don't like big loads?
It would be an ability, so why would I need to overcome for it?
I think it's not the the largeness of the load. It's just the quantity of loads that Turkey is taking.
Yeah, boost using signature weaponry to
like
create
taking a
one
lot of
bonus
loads.
using your max die and another using your mid die.
You got it. So you got to roll for that max and min, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be using signature weaponry.
Signature
use
weaponry.
Can I use
What?
conviction on this one?
Yeah, because it is kind of different. I'm down. Shut up, dirtbag.
God damn it, that's really bad.
That's a 6 and a 3. Now, your 6 is your max, which means that is a +2, and a 3 is a +1. So that's 4 boosts in total that you currently have. What are they in total again? Tell me all 4 of them.
I have a 2, a 2, a 2, and a 1.
Yeah, right. Good to know. Then it's your turn. You burn in conviction. As you see him, your mask starts to bubble. Everyone sees you. He looks down and he's like,
I know you. Take off your mask. I know that voice. If you dare.
I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna stand here and smolder, I guess.
all right, who do you pick next?
I pick Wild Kid.
It's Wild Boy, and you got it. I'ma use...
Tugboat, you're so late! Go ahead and re-roll it real quick. Krieger, wild shapes.
I've never
Wild
felt
Boys talking about
so
their thing.
more interrupted during this show than any other show.
It's this episode, dude. It's fucking you up. 4 and a 10. Jeez.
That's a little
The 4
better.
is still a 2. The 10 is a 3. So now you've got 1, 2, 2, 3.
Wait, the 4 is a 2?
You've got 2, 2, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Wild Boy. What are you doing?
I'm going to use Strike and Swoop, attack using a power and / quality, and then defend against all attacks against you using your mid die until your next turn. So we're going to use Flight because we're attacking the Biomancer up on the catwalk. I'm going to try and knock him down.
All right.
6.
6. That's 6 damage to the Biomancer, eh?
And then I defend for 2 against all attacks until my next turn.
Nice. He takes the 6 damage. You fly up.
You hit him. Ugh. Your father's blood has been good. You are a creation
You
of
drinking
his.
Dad's blood again?
Maybe yours will help us as well.
Who do you pick?
I'm going to pass it to Astral.
I'm going after the big group of mosquito bots and black dagger guys that are on the floor. But I'm going to use a non-stop assault, which allows me to attack multiple targets using close combat, using my min die, and hinder all of the targets equal to my mid die.
Nice. Okay. Let's do it. Was it damage all targets or just damage one?
Yeah, no, I damage them all for my min die. They each get hit for my min die, and then they all get hindered by my mid die.
All right. Oh yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Non-self assault using that, and so I'm gonna use my speed and close combat and green status.
2 damage, and that's a 4. Now, all of these mosquitoes they're just minions. They're not lieutenants. There's nothing special about them. They're just minions. And they are D6 minions, which means that they need to succeed. They're going to roll a D6 to see if they beat your 2 damage. And if they do, they do not die, or get knocked out. Wild boy. But even though they're minions, since you did deal damage to them, they will decrease in 1 dice size. So they're going to go down to a D4. Each one of them. So all 4 of them. All right, so I'm going to roll 4 D6.
Wait, I thought only lieutenants go down a dice size.
They both do. So the difference is that minions, whenever you beat them, they immediately die. Then lieutenants, if they beat it, they just go down in a dice size. So you have to dwindle down lieutenants, and you can just outright kill minions. That's the difference.
Okay.
So each one of them did succeed. That is a 5, a 6, a 6, and a 3. So each one of them are now just a D4. Now they're going to be hindered by your mid, which is a 4, which means they all have a -2 on their next roll.
All right, I'm going to pass to Colonel Sanders then.
Hold on, we got to think about what happens. So you run across the desks, I imagine, hopping back and forth around the tubes and the cylinders with like this purple, and then you just hit each one of the mosquitoes as they buzz around. Then they kind of like recover, and then you stop. You slide to like a stop, like, and like some purple goo that's on the ground, you like use it to slide and stop. You know, cool visual. All right, who do you pass to?
Colonel Sanders.
All right, he's a D12 lieutenant. He looks up at the biomancer. He sees you, wild boy, up there, and he's like, "You son of a bitch! You took my wife! Tell me where you took her!" And he tries to run past one of the Black Dagger clones, but they get in his way, so he just pulls out his pistol and shoots him right in the face for a D12 damage.
Oh, shit!
That's a 12! My friends,
Hell
you can't see
yeah.
that. Let's go over here. The wild shape screen so you can see it. That's a full-on 12. Which means this D6 minion of this clone just immediately dies. It's literally double its health, which means it immediately dies. So he shoots it in the face, and goo just hits the ground. Yeah. Then he passes to the biomancer up top. The biomancer has a few different features. And one of them is whenever one of his minions is destroyed, he gets to roll that minion's die and recover that much health. So if this D6 minion died, he gets to recover D6 health, which is only a 1. That's sad.
Thank God.
Yeah. Puts that back at 5. Now that's a reaction he gets to take. Then he gets to boost one of his minions using his flesh crafting skill. He gets to use his max die if it's his only minion, which it is. And he also boosts himself using his mid die. All right. So
wait, he has a clone minion and the Skeeter bots, right?
Right. You got
so
it.
he doesn't have only one minion.
Well, technically, the Skeeter bots aren't his clone minions, right? Like, he didn't make those. That isn't him, right? So, in this sense, what counts?
Are you telling me that the Biomancer did not, in fact, make the Skeeter bots?
No, he did not. So, even if he did, in this sense, it's kind of like what he made out of the goo, what he made out of the flesh, right? It's his flesh crafting, right? Yeah. So that is a 10 and a 8 and a 10.
Where?
There we go. That's a 3, 5, 7.
Okay.
He gets to boost his minion using his max die. That's a +7, which means this minion has a +2 on its next roll, and he gets to boost himself using his min die, which was a 3, which means he has a +1. And then he's gonna move away from you, wild boy. He like walks away. He walks back down the walkway, further away from you, and you see he's kind of going towards. There's a couple of doors on this walkway up here, and you can see he's kind of moving towards the doors to try and get away. He's not a fighter. Yeah. Then he passes to all the mosquitoes. All 4 of them at a -2 are going to try and attack. They're going to try and attack Astral at their -2. If they get under 0, they deal no damage. All 4 of them. So none of them deal any damage because that's a 1, a 2, a 2, and a 2. As you guys can see at the bottom, it's a little hard to see. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, which means they deal no damage because each one of them had a -2 to their roll. Yeah. All right, now we're at the top.
Was
initiative round.
Minion's turn?
It is, yeah. I guess it is, yeah. He has a +3. Wait, a +2. Yes. He holds out his gun. He
Well,
looks right
doesn't
at
he
you.
also have a -2?
From what?
Well, it's the bad guy clone, right?
Yeah.
Because I hindered all of the Skeeter bots and the goo clones.
Really? Okay. Wasn't aware of that.
I
Get
hit
that
all
Astral
of
Demon.
them.
All right. So technically he's back even then. He's going to roll his D6 and he's just going to fire off his gun. I guess at you, Astral. Because you just hit him. For 6 damage.
Ow.
Could have been 8. I'll take it.
At the top of the round, the Biomancer runs over the wall. He sees on the wall there's a switch, and he flips it next to him. And all the fog down below gets thicker. Everyone down below in that fog is going to take damage equal to the environment. Hold on. As the fog gets denser, you breathe it in, you start to cough. It hurts. It's fog. You don't know from what or how it got there, but it rises. Gonna do mid die. Here we go. Ice water metal? Nope. 1 sec. 3d6. 5 damage. Astral and photographer down there. And I'm gonna move the scene forward. And then I'm gonna push it back to you, Astral, because you took the most damage last time.
I did.
Yeah. There we go. Now we can see. We're at 2 green over there, everybody.
All right. This time around, I'm going to use Blinding Strike, which is very similar to the last thing I did, but the opposite. Attack multiple targets using close combat, but hinder each of them with your min die. So I still hit them with my mid die, but then I hinder them for the min.
Okay.
So
Pretty dope.
Yellow
It's a very
stuff.
cool ability, especially when there's a bunch of enemies. It seems the turns have tabled finally.
Give a dice.
Fuck.
God bless you, certifiable nerd.
All right. All right. So you deal 6 damage to each one of them. Now, this
Yes.
is just the mosquito bots or also the clone?
Also the clone,
Okay. So
because
each
they're
one
all
of
near
them.
each other.
All right, so you dealt max damage to the clone. So he can't even succeed. So you've killed the clone and all 4 of the mosquito bots in one fail swoop. Because all 4 of the mosquito bots were at a D4, meaning they can also not succeed on this. So you fuck them all up. Each one of them hits the ground. The Biomancer immediately gets to recover 1d6 health. 3 damage, putting him down to only 2 damage done to him. Is that in your turn?
That does end my turn, baby. And I would like to pass to the photographer.
Okay. Well, I'm still pretty pissed off here. How many more enemies are there?
Just the Biomancer.
It's
at least
just
until
the
his turn.
Biomancer now?
Yeah.
Oh man, I was kind of hoping there was more.
Sorry, Boo. I got a little overzealous.
No, it's alright. Let's see.
There are environmental things as well. The cylinders, the server, those are environmental things that may or may not need to be destroyed.
Alright, well in that case, because I know he's important to kill, but I'm fighting the urge that this demonic presence taking over my body is just telling me to murder this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and use exploding ammo to shoot the server. Attack or overcome using quality on an environmental target. Use your max plus min dice. If you roll doubles, take a minor twist.
Let's do it. The server. You're not going to use any of your boosts on this?
You know what? I'll use the +3.
All right. Sick.
Max plus min +3. Signature weaponry, ranged combat, and I'm in yellow.
Fuck. That sucks.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
Cheers, everybody. Sad ones. Sad ones all around.
I mean, it's still a 9. Oh, wait, no. You said max plus min.
Yeah, it's a 7. Sad ones. Huh? And give it dices on cooldown.
Shit.
You gotta roll with it. Gotta roll with it. You fire off, Krieger. Your anger in your eyes. The smoke dissipates a little bit. You just run straight forward, firing at this server. The bullets ricochet through the fence in front of it. Kind of like not exactly miss, but a bunch of them do hit as well. And the server starts to spark. But the lights on the server are still on, but it's sparking. You didn't destroy it. But you get good damage. Good damage. Who do you pass to?
I'll go ahead and pass it to Wild Boy.
Great. I'm gonna kind of fly, run and then fly, jump, fly, and then go and hit Biomancer with offensive strike. Attack using power, and then use your max dice. With flight and acrobatics, I hit him with 9 damage.
Nice. Is it a foot attack or a fist attack?
A foot attack.
Nice. You kick him right in the face. He's like,
Oh, yes, your power will be so strong in my clones. Yes.
and he takes that 9 damage straight to the face. Total of 11 so far.
And then I will pass it to the environment.
Also, Colonel Sanders.
Okay. But we'll see what the environment has in store for us.
The smoke begins to develop even more as the server sparks and the smoke gathers. Some of the mist from the smoke, from the sparks in the server, light on fire. And all down below in a huge circle, everything lights on fire. All of you guys down below. Will, meaning astral, and photographer. Again, take the min die 2 damage from the environment as the fire burns you a little bit. Now the Biomancer's turn.
Bring in my flesh, children!
The cylinders spin once more. Out of the tubes, goop comes out, and they form up 2 more Black Dagger lieutenants or minions, but server sparking. They seem weird, fucked up. One of them has a real tiny arm. The other one's leg is like backwards. The other one's head is backwards. They hold their guns. He gets to add 2 minions of size equal to 1 die size lower than his current status, which is, since he has 0 minions, he's at a D12 status, which means they're both D10 minions, but because of the damage to the server, they will both be D8 minions. And that ends his turn. The environment's already gone. The scene moves forward once more.
No, Colonel Sanders.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget about me, fuck ass! He runs up the stairs to the walkway. You got the Biomancer centered between these doorways. And he's like, remember me, dickhole? And he fires off a shot. D12.
Damn, Colonel Sanders.
11 damage from Colonel Sanders. Coming in
Jesus.
high.
Out here rolling high,
Holy
dude.
shit. It blows like the side of the Biomancer off. He's like, ah! My good arm. God damn it, Nathaniel, get in here. Sorry. Now we pass the environment. The scene moves forward 1. And this time, I'm going to let Wild Kid go first. Wild Kid, what do you do?
The only thing I can do, just keep beating him into the ground until he gives up. I'm gonna hit him with another offensive strike.
You have the potential to kill the Biomancer here. From that 11 damage from Sanders, you have the potential, so don't fuck this up.
Okay.
Yeah.
No pressure on the kid. Jeez.
Agility and acrobatics. Jump up and then come down on top of him with 9 more damage.
9. You could use your max die in this?
Yes.
God damn.
Offensive strike. Attack using power / quality. Use your max die.
God damn. You're laying right on top of him. Kicking the shit out of him. His gash opens even more. He starts bleeding out on the ground. The blood drips through the grates of the walkway down onto the ground into the smoke. You and him both make eye contact. He's like, help me. Help me remove my mask before I die. Wild boy.
Reluctantly, but I will help you unmask. Who are you, Biomancer? What's your true...
No, as you take it off, he's still talking. He says, I made you. I'm so proud of the power you've become. You could do so much good in this world. You could take it over for yourself. Your powers have yet to show your father's powers are nothing in compared to yours. Or shall I say, your brother's powers. You were made in the same tube. I am... He dies.
But if he was my dad, and my dad's my brother, are we from Alabama?
Could be.
So wait, did I just kill my own dad? Where's my dad? I'm so emotionally confused and don't understand. Dad! Dad!
Yeah. And that ends your turn. There's still 2 clones to be dealt with. While you're having this emotional damage up here, what do you do?
I'll pass turn to the photographer.
What are you, sad boy and wild boy? You don't get to pick the cards, Debbie, but hey, click the card effect list. I think it tells you how to do in there. Maybe not. It's exclamation point, draw a card. Cost 5 dice. Photographer, what do you do?
At this point, there's just black smoke coming out of every part of my body.
Fucking things. Activate.
And right when I know that guy's down, I look up and I just start sprinting down the corridor. And I'm going to use Flowing Fight, attack using speed, use your mid die to attack 1 extra target for each bonus that you have. I have 4 bonuses still. I don't know. I have enough. But basically what I'm going to do is shoot the 2 goo minions, and I'm going to hop up on the catwalk and do my last shots right at this dude's face on the ground. I know he's already bleeding out, but it's basically
Dead!
He's already dead!
I'm making sure he's
This
dead.
is like my third dad that's died right in front of me, guys.
Well,
Please!
too bad. He's part of Black Dagger.
God damn it!
You know, this would be the season of dead dads. That's crazy. Oh, photographer, that
Oh.
sucks.
That's why you're Jesus.
God damn it. I could really use
It's
a
only
reroll.
the second
I
dad
want
you've
this to be
seen
cool.
die.
Yeah.
Please, Chad. I've
Give a
been-
dice.
I'm sorry
Thank
that I was
God.
actually playing the first dad that died.
All right, let's see what it is now.
1, a 6, and a
Okay.
9.
So it'll
right.
be 8s to the lieutenants,
Yeah.
and then another 8 damage to dude. And the way it's gonna be is just me sprinting through, just fucking, and then I jump on top and just fucking
Nice.
unload into that guy's face.
So here's the deal. The 2 lieutenants are D8 minions. They're not lieutenants. If they get an 8, either one of them, then they pass and they only go down 1 die size. But if they fail, then you just kill them outright. Let's do it. That is a 5 and a 3. They both fail as you shoot them both. And you hop on the catwalk. Shoot the shit out of him, and his blood just drips out of his mask, and all that's left on the catwalk from his head are just his 2 bright yellow eyeballs and the mess of blood. His blood is just splattered all over Wild Boy as he's crying, going, "Dad? Not Dad? Too many dads!" Yeah, the Biomancer does heal when his minions die, certifiable, but he's dead. So
Yeah, he died.
he died
He's
already.
dead. His abilities don't work anymore.
Yeah, it's over. All right, who do you pass to, photographer? I guess battle is over, but there's still 2 cylinders and a sparking server down there. And,
I'll pass it to Astral, but I'm gonna remain on top of this headless body, just with my guns pointed at a blood stain, and just breathing really heavy, with a lot of black smoke coming out of me.
It's almost like as if you have some past history with this character, huh? Maybe.
Either that, or I just know he's the head of Black Dagger,
Yeah.
or think he
All
is.
right. You think he is, yeah. Astral, there are 2 cylinders left that need to be destroyed somehow, and a server. There is also a couple of doors that lead further into this area. I do want to remind you guys, you are here to find Wild Shape. You just managed to stumble right into the main boss room. So, Astral, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I would like to do an overcome action. But first, I would like to zoom onto the catwalk and give Wild Boy a hug. Because
Real
kid's crying. He's struggling. Buddy, it's okay. It's okay. We're still gonna get your dad back, even if that guy.
My
that guy's
dad's dead, Astral! Don't you see that? He's dead! Cricket just shot him in the face!
Wild Boy, but who raised you? Wild Shape raised you. You're his son. Even if this guy was Wild.
Did he? He was gone the entire time, Astral. I was raised by babysitters. Now you're gonna tell me to go and try to find my brother dad while my other dad's dead on the ground? Where do you get off, Astral? You keep saying that we're doing this the best for me. I think you're just doing it for the best of yourself.
I don't have anybody in this universe, you little shit. My entire universe is dead because of Black Dagger, and I'm trying to save yours from the same exact fate as mine.
Listen,
Wild Shape cared about you more than anything. Even if he is your brother, he took you away from this lab and all of the people creating clones to give you a good life. Yeah, he's still fighting crime.
That's the plan all along, though. Like, I don't remember anything up until 4 weeks ago. Do you?
Yeah. I have a whole life in another dimension, kid.
Nice. Must be nice to even have a life.
You still have a chance at life, kid. You still have a chance to make things right.
I guess.
At the end of the day, this guy laying on the ground was trying to control people and make things bad for everyone. You're the one that wanted to take the moral high ground and make things better, and you talk things out with that kid. You want to make things better, so let's do it together. This man on the ground didn't want to make things better. He just wanted to get in your head. He wanted to make... You can hash it out with your dad. I promise. You can hash it out with Wild Shape however you like once we save him. I will make sure you get that chance.
Then I think maybe the photographer also.
Damn it!
Monster erotica, also referred to as monster porn or cryptozoological erotica, is a subgenre of erotic literature that involves sexual encounters between humans and monsters.
Thanks, Stracto.
It sometimes crosses over with erotic horror. The monsters featured in such works include dinosaurs, see Dinosaur erotica, 2, extraterrestrials as well as folkloric, mythical and legendary beings such as yetis, minotaurs.
We're gonna sit through this. We're gonna sit through this right now. Hi, Abstracto. Thank you for the fucking 10-month streak. 23 months, buddy. Thank you. There's a very emotional moment happening and certifiable activated emotional damage, which is very perfect for the moment. So thank you. Hey, we're all in this together. I told you to grab snacks, Debbie. You didn't listen. I told you to do it. Good job, you guys. Hero points for the both of you. All three of you get a hero point for that. Amazing moment. Hell yeah. After this conversation, you still have an action, Astral. You believe that?
My actual action is I would actually like to see if I can, now that I'm on the platform, I would like to try and essentially dive bomb skates down, skates down onto at least one of the cylinders, seeing if I can knock it into the other one.
Ooh.
And bust them open.
Fun. Hell yeah. Overcome. Let's do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do self-discipline, momentum, and I'm in the yellow status. Oh fuck.
3. I mean, that's a failure.
Yeah.
Well, it's a success with a minor twist.
Okay.
Yeah. So the simple ones to take damage. Let's see if we have anything else fun here. All right. That works. Minor twist. Here's what happens. You jump down from the balcony, down onto the server, hitting the edge of it with your feet. It shatters on the ground. Goo goes everywhere. It also goes into the server. The server begins to light up even more. escalating the scene, moving it forward one space, is this fire in this whole area starts to grow and starts to catch fire on the goo. For a second, you feel like you can hear the goo itself scream as it begins to catch fire. Then it goes silent. But the fire rages on. It's gonna be Sanders' turn. He's the only one left here in this whole area. He's gonna run the fuck up the catwalk and run to the door and start inputting codes on the door. We gotta get in here. We gotta get in here. I'm gonna say initiative order is over, but you guys are now in a room that's completely on fire. I'm gonna continue moving forward the scene. You guys have until the end of the red scene to find and save Wild Shape, all right? So we're going forward one more time. What were we just at?
First yellow.
First yellow. What do you guys do?
What kind of door is it?
It is, it's got a little window in it. It's like a metal door. It's got a little glass window in the door. And the keypad's just like an electrical keypad. There's 2 more doors, though. If you guys are interested in that, but...
I will take door number 2!
Can we just try entering 1, 2, 3, 4 into the door?
Oh,
You push
yeah.
Sanders out of the way, photographer. You're like, just try this. And you put 1 Nathaniel, 2 Nathaniel, 3 Nathaniel, and 4 Nathaniel. And the door opens. Shh. Well, Colonel Sanders is like, what? Why was it 1, 2, 3, 4? No one ever does that. Maybe that's why they did it, because no one ever does that. Whoa. The door opens into a hallway. All 3 of you step into the hallways. The fire rages behind you. Police Chief Colonel Sanders hits the button on the wall to shut the door, and as he shuts it, the fire comes in the door a little bit, and the door shuts. And you can see through the little glass the fire and the smoke raging on the other side. As you walk down this hallway, eventually it opens up into this large area. It has multiple different doors and large glass windows, looking inside of rooms with metal tables and people on these metal tables. The first couple windows you look through, there's just dead people just laying there. There's little blood things coming out of their arms, pushing their blood into similar cylinders you just did earlier, only smaller. You walk past a little further, you start looking, like, what the fuck? I don't see my dad yet.
Where is
He's all kinds. Where is
He's
he?
not my dad. He's my brother. Father brother. Oh, this is not what...
This is
I don't
confusing.
know who I am.
You walk past, the hallway gets deeper. More rooms, and one of them there's a couple of aliens that you've seen earlier, also attached to machines. In another room, a couple of youngins, a couple of kids, looks like clones. In another room, older people. In another room, you see, for a second, smoke coming through the vents of the rooms. And then in this room, you look, you see, on the table, who else but the bus driver? Your friend, once again, lying on the table. This fire starting to spit through the vent. And in the room next to him is Wild Shape. Sanders sees his wife. He hits the window. We gotta get in there! Honey, I'm coming! He runs over to the door and just starts pushing all the buttons on the door. Open!
Colonel Sanders, get out of here!
Open!
1, 2, 3, 4 Nathaniels.
The door opens. He runs inside to his wife and grabs her hand. He's like, I'm here to save you. Moving the scene forward 1. She's like, honey, thank you. I've been stuck next to your arch rival this whole time. I feel like I'm gonna... She like passes out. He's like, yeah, she's out. He starts
Would
pulling
you
all the
tell
cords.
her to shut up? God, all she does is talk about you. God, could you guys have taken any longer? Wild boy, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm gonna run up to Wild Shape and quickly rip all the tubes out of him.
Nice.
Oh, bitch, those are attached. Can you
Do
not?
Yeah, you got
Gently.
some explaining to do,
Damn.
so shut the fuck
Ow.
up.
You rip all the tubes out. Wild boy, you see your brother father Wild Shape for the first time. Your brother father has no idea of all this information you've been told. What do you say to him?
I mean, brother, you know, we have a lot of questions, but probably better to do it in a place where it's not burning down to the ground. You're right, son. Wait, why aren't you in school, boy? What the hell? You Grays better not be suffering from all this. And I tell you, Dad, you don't understand. The whole world it's not what you think it is. Boy, you ain't making no goddamn sense right now, alright? Like, we need to get... Anybody else smell barbecue right now?
Oh my god, we've been
Dad!
trying to tell you
Dad,
this place is burning to
let's
the
go.
ground.
Let's just go. I don't know
I'm
which
just
one to
gonna
stop
poke
at. I
my
could do
head.
this all night, really.
Welcome
head.
to my world. What are you saying, Krieger?
I'm just gonna poke my head through the doorway of this room and be like, "What's up, fuckface? I'm gonna go save the bus driver."
Hey, hero point to whoever remembers the bus driver's name. Go.
DJ,
Mr. Wells!
Yeah, Mr.
Mr.
Wells. Yeah.
Wells,
I
inspiration
was
point
going
to
to say
Astro.
DJ Wells.
Yeah, DJ Wells. You put in the code, Krieger. The door opens. Wells sees you. He's like, still got them mustard stains. He's like, thank God. It's good
What's
to
up,
see
buddy?
you. It's good
I'm
to
gonna
see you,
shoot all the
photographer.
tubes. I'm gonna shoot all the tubes to disconnect him.
Dude, it just starts going everywhere. Here's the deal, though. Some of the goo hits the vent. The fire begins to spread. The scene moves forward once more. He's like, oh, God, get me out of here.
All right,
Krieger,
follow
get
up.
me out of here. I can't walk, Krieger. You gotta help me.
Oh fuck! All right, buddy. I'm
Have you
gonna.
ever seen me walk before? This whole campaign.
Can you at least wrap your arms around me? I'm gonna do like a piggyback with you.
Yeah, I can try. I can try.
It's
And he
more
wraps
like
his
a
arms
whole
around.
hog piggyback.
You're like-
Okay.
Carrie and Wells. You get back to the other room. Wild Boy and Wild Shape are yelling at each other. Sanders is like, we gotta get out of here. How do we get out of here? Do you know the way?
Yeah, we just came from... Oh, wait,
The
no, let's
fire.
talk about fire. That's right. Oh, you're right. You're right.
What about all these other people? Do we save them?
I was actually kind of thinking, I'm fast. I can quickly go through all of the rooms, unplug everybody, and see if I can't find like a console or something that would activate like a sprinkler system.
Nice. You want to make me an overcome action?
Sure.
There's a chance of failure here, so let's do it. Ow, goes the catheter. I just read that. I missed that. Yeah, dude.
Okay.
The 4. Yes, you find... Sorry, hold on. That's a success with a minor failure. Which means you find it. At least let me double check, make sure that's what it is. It is! I'm learning the rules
Failure?
without even needing the things! Minor twist, sorry. I'm learning the rules! You run through, hit all the doors open, start pulling out all the tubes. Different kinds of people, they all see you, they're like, thank you! The fire rages through the vents. Eventually, you see a small little fire switch. Like, you know, pull down, get the sprinklers start going. But as soon as you see it, you look back and you see all the tubes you pulled out are now leaking, making the fire spread even more. And next to where the sprinkler button is, a door opens. And a black dagger lieutenant stands there. I'm moving the scene forward one. He stands in your way. From the sprinkler. I'll let you go first. Yeah, actually, you know what? No. He's gonna go first. He sees you and immediately fires his gun. That's what he's gonna do. D6. 5 damage. We move into the red.
Can I use my reaction and treat the amount of damage I take as a boost action to myself?
Yes. Yes, you can. So that's a 5. You get a +2 on your next action. What do you do?
All right. So I am essentially. I'm gonna get. So where in relation to the door is he?
Picture like a hallway, and he's like 10 feet in from the door, and the switch is right here on the wall. So he's like this.
Okay. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go head on at him, and I'm gonna use some of my roller derby skills. Where I'm essentially just aiming to knock him out. I don't have time to try and kill him. That's too much effort. I'm gonna aim to like run down the hallway, and I'm gonna full body smash him into the wall and keep my momentum going to hit the fire thing on the way.
Can you use him to smash into the fire thing?
Ooh, I totally could.
Yeah. Let's do that. Roll it.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Okay, that's gonna be a momentum and a close combat.
6.
Oh, we're in red. Hold on. We're in red. I did that wrong. I'm sorry.
All right. Need an
You want me
8.
to roll again?
Yeah. Go ahead. The 4. Well, same outcome as the 6, either way. So, the action succeeds with a minor twist. As you slam him into the wall, he hits the thing and bounces back on you. You're gonna take damage equal to your min die. That's 4 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. How much health are you at right now?
Oh, hold on. I just hit the wrong one. 10.
10. All right. As you slam him into the door, you look back to see Wild Boy and Wild Shape and all of them coming down the hallway from the doors towards the door that you're just at. You guys are all like, where the hell do we go? What do we do? How the hell do we get out of here? Our entrance is gone.
Is it?
And then
mine?
Fire's out. Fire's going
into
out
the
now.
doorway. It is. It's slowly going out. Do you want to do something, Krieger?
Oh, is the lieutenant dead?
No. The lieutenant. Yeah, he's knocked out. You could shoot him if you want to.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to use Ricochet to bounce around off the floor in between Astral's legs. Just one shot.
Okay.
You almost got me in the gooch.
Yeah. Oops.
You shoot me in the gooch, I'll kill you.
Yeah, Ricochet. Attack using range combat. Use your max die. If you roll doubles, use...
Doubles.
Use min plus max instead.
I'm gonna get
And don't
shot
you
in the
get?
crotch.
Oh no, the other one was a minor twist. Explosive rounds was minor twist, right?
Yeah.
All right, you hit him in the head. He was a D6 mini. This is a D8, so he's dead. You kill him.
Good.
And you guys make your way down the hallway, and eventually you get to the end. And you're like, where do we go? And then stepping into the light is another person, and you're like, oh no, someone else we're gonna have to kill before we can get out of here. The smoke starts to fill this room. It's hard to see. It's hard to breathe. And then stepping out of the smoke is who else but Xanathar, the young kid. He says,
The smoking
Hey,
problem?
yeah, the smoke don't bother me none. I know the way out of here. We can do it together. Come on, let's go. And you guys follow Xanathar out to the front. The smoke just comes out of the windows. He gets you out to the front. You set down the bus driver. Wild Boy and Wild Shape, you guys are together finally. As the place just smokes and burns, the whole thing. Just smoke going up into the skies. You step outside. You can see your boat floating along in the water right outside.
Filled with people.
Yeah. Xanathar's like, hey, so, where's this money at, fool?
I'll coin-nap you.
Okay. All right, can do. You guys need any kind of help from extraterrestrials or what?
That'd be neat.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. You got my number, Xanathar. Just give me a call whenever, and I'll come. I'll help. I do what I can.
I will keep that in mind.
And he slips off his suit, and you can see his nasty alien body, and he dives into the water
Oh.
and just disappears.
Slimy. Gross.
Yeah. Resolution. As you guys leave, the place starts to crumble behind you. But you've got the bus driver, you've got Colonel Sanders' wife, and Wild Shape all out, and the Biomancer is dead. As you step out towards your boat, there are a couple of screens on the outside, and one of them lights up. And on there is a silhouette in a chair with a very disguised, deep voice from the day before. And it says,
Biomancer. Biomancer, call back. None of the clones are working right. Biomancer. Hello? Who's that?
Hi!
Oh.
Your
It's
worst
you three.
nightmares. Before.
Listen here, asshole. Your friend is dead, and you're next. I'd pick a good hiding spot.
Half of my clones may not listen to me anymore. Must have destroyed the server. The Biomancer will pay for this. He was under our pay and he failed. Black Dagger will have its revenge. What? You gotta speak up, I'm losing signal here.
He paid the ultimate price. He's dead. We killed your friend.
Oh.
Yeah, we killed my dad.
You're dead.
Kid!
You guys are confusing. I will get you next time.
and the screen goes black.
Whatever.
Shoot holes in the screen. You guys all, after that, then step out onto the boat together. The whole family all together on the boat. And you guys are riding back to the harbor. As we do, this might be a good time, Wild Boy, for you to speak with your father if you actually want to, or we can leave that for the
I
resolution
have
of the
a
next
whole
episode.
thing. It will be for the next episode.
Okay.
I gotta prepare some things if I could do
All
it
right.
right.
Chief Colonel Sanders hugs his wife and stands up, walks over to you guys, and tips his hat to Wild Shape. Yeah, Astro, what's up?
So a couple episodes ago, it was mentioned that the Constance family was also next to Wild Shape and Colonel Sanders' wife.
Indeed.
Oh no. Shit.
Were they
That's
were
not
they
good.
saved as well? Because I unplugged everybody.
True.
Mm,
It's very true. You did do that. Mhm.
Are they on the boat?
All right, so I had this idea, and from the things we spoke about earlier before the stream, it kind of works both ways. And what I'm gonna do, if your family was there, or if your family wasn't there, whenever they escaped, because you did help release a bunch of people, so this boat's kind of full. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll a D100, 50-50 chance. Under 50, your family was there; they're now on the boat with you. Above 50, they were not there. But they're not dead. They might have been taken somewhere else or used somewhere else, so they got something else going on. All right, so we're gonna.
Okay, well, I wouldn't have known unless I saw them. So I did. I just remember that was something you said when you introduced the situation.
Absolutely, but because you're so interested, I'm down to do it. And actually, I'll call it fairly likely, so we'll do under 70. All right, and we'll roll us some dangle dice.
Under 70, they are there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I love rolling dice. It's my favorite thing to do. Here we go. Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
Daddy?
Mommy?
Daddy?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mommy? I'm sorry.
That's my future boo. You just introduced my future spouse. That's what that is.
This here is 17, so your family was indeed inside of the area. And maybe you were zooming around so fast I didn't recognize you. So they didn't really know it was you or nothing like that. But you did help them out to the boat. So they are on the boat. Is there something you want to say to them?
Not even your family. It's
True.
this
Is there
dimension's
something
family.
you want to say
Your
to them
family.
while you guys are drifting off on the boat or spewing away?
I mean, I don't want to interact with them, but I maybe want to make eye contact with the little brother and kind of just give him a nod and like a wink and then just kind of go back to my team.
Okay. And we will say it is the mother, the little brother, and I guess that's it, because the other Ginger is actually a hero, so it's just the mother and the little brother. All right? All right. Colonel Chief Sanders is like, guys, thank you so much. If you're up for it, when we get back and we get recovered, being that all this is said and done, I think there's a couple of clones we need to take care of. A couple of Black Dagger people, the mayor being one of them. And I might have some leads on where all the old heroes are. So we'll deal with that when we get back, all right? But now I'm gonna hang out with my family for a little bit. My wife, I missed her, all right?
Of course.
All right. Now, anything else you guys want to say or do?
All right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Krieger, you doing all right, buddy? You looked a little dark back then.
Yeah. Fuck these Black Dagger guys.
Yeah.
I will not rest until every one of them is in the ground.
Kind of there with you, homie.
And as I say that, there's like just a tiny bit of black smoke still coming on.
Super fucking like anime type shit. Like there's like one of those like art twinge things on your forehead. Beep, beep, like you're mad. No, sorry.
No, that's exactly how I see it. So.
Hell yeah! All right.
I like it.
You guys ride off on the boat. Wild Boy and Wild Chip, you sit together. You mostly sit in silence. You've been through a lot on this day. It's time to go home, recuperate, head back to the storage unit base once and for all. And when we return next week, that's where we will be. So for now, we're going to end this here, you three. And we're going to do a quick little ding old thumbnail post. I think we've already done enough. Just jump in the air real quick, and then we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back. Everybody don't go anywhere, because we're going to come back for our breakdown. If you're watching on YouTube, the breakdown goes up tomorrow or on Saturday if you're feeling thrifty. So make sure to subscribe so you don't fucking miss it. All right. We're falling over.